Welcome back, everybody. It's a little after 7 o'clock in the morning here on the weekend. Not going to do too much to the car this week, just run a couple brake lines until I get more parts in. But check out the video I took yesterday. Went to Galax, Virginia, my navigator and I, and we checked out the great race. Saw a lot of cool cars, took some video from that, so wanted to share that with y'all. All right, so I'm here with my future navigator, Tim King. We just made it to Galax, Virginia. We're waiting for the cars to come in and see what the great race is about.
61 and a 61 Volkswagen Beetle. Bob Merrick out of Manitowoc, Wisconsin is driving. His navigator, Jim Cottle from Pekin, Illinois. 1961 Volkswagen Beetle. Two old buggers doing the thing. Awesome team.
Two old buggers. 1961 Type 1 Beetle ragtop. Pretty cool feature on this car. That is not a sunroof, mind you. That was another model. This is a ragtop. Cool body on this car. Daily driver. Done good for him in a bunch of great races over the year. Bob and Jim, come on in here. Welcome to Galax. Show it off. 1946 Ford business coupe here. Craig Floyd out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, your driver. Sam Barnett out of Birmingham, Alabama, your navigator. These boys, 60 Ford F100. This is a father and son team out of Marietta, Georgia. Ben and Carl Bankston, the retro ads.
Team 75 in a 71 AMC Javelin. Hank Mall out of Emerald Isle, North Carolina is driving. Daryl Hedrick out of Neosho, Missouri is navigating. They're in the sportsman division.
Behind this wicked little AMX, a 1941 Ford truck. Look how this thing sits. Eric Frankenberger out of San Ramon, California. Behind the wheel, his trusty navigator. A stud of a navigator, actually. Aaron Reed out of Scottsdale, Arizona. Look at the aces all over this truck. This is the in their 7th grade race. Husband and wife out of New Braunfels, Texas. Dan and Pat Martin. Absolutely killer. 28 Ford Model A sedan delivery. Miss Pat celebrating 16 years cancer-free this week. Don't let that slip by you here. We're proud of her. Happy for Dan and Pat in their 7th grade race. The 1928 Model A just getting on down the road, competing this year. Look how good that thing looks.
Coming in behind them in a 66 Ford Mustang Coupe, Aaron and Brad Kaplan, husband and wife out of Corona Del Mar, California, in the expert division, sponsored by McCollister's Auto Transport.
Steve and Janet Hedke out of Santa Clarita, California. Daughter Allison in the back seat. 1964 Studebaker Daytona Coupe. They are expert division.
Father-daughter team rolling up here in a 39 Ford pickup truck. Jeff Hermanson's out of Culver, Indiana. His lovely daughter Kylie is out of Fort Wayne, Indiana. They're in the expert division.
The Max and Cucky Mayhem 39 Ford. Check that truck out. Sweet truck there. I love these old trucks. This is a 34 Ford pickup truck with a York Hoover produce body. Dan and Brad Epple out of Jefferson City, Missouri.
Down there are filming everything they are doing.
Well, we got tons of social media going here. There's quite a few content creators on the race this year. Behold, ladies and gentlemen, the wandering troubadours of Finland in 1918 American
Kentucky, 1932 Ford 5-window coupe. Experts, absolutely amazing. 13 years that this couple's been rallying together.
Sponsored by Coker Tire Company, and apparently Coker Tire Company is a good sponsor. They get tons of aces in that little 32 coupe. 1933 Ford Model B pickup, your points leaders in the race. Jeff and Eric Burnett, father and son out of Beecher, Illinois. They are extraordinary rallyists at Bob. the horns and whistles you'd ever want. A 1930 Ford Model A Boattail Speedster. Head wrench at Seal Cove Auto Museum. Peter Brown, raise your hand, out of Freeport, Maine, is your driver. His navigator, Miss Susan Nurse, out of Freeport. The retired police chief there in Freeport, Maine, and great friends of mine. The beautifully designed custom wood boattail body on this 30 Ford Model A Speedster. Really unique car. As retired police chief, Peter is not allowed to wind the siren up. Only Susan.
There's one right behind you. He's gonna figure it out here before too long, fellas.
British sports cars well represented in this year's race. Behind the little 58 MGA, an MGTD from 1953. This a Mark II competition car, rolled off the dealer floor with a dealer-installed supercharger there in 1953. Brent Aiken out of Zephyr Cove, Nevada. I love this little 1932 Ford rolling in the gate here. This car was built by navigate the world in the New York. Coming into the gate now as the clouds roll in, a 1961 Mercedes-Benz 190 SL. Dan Owenby, Bill Wallace out of Houston, Texas. Dan's a past chairman of the Scouts of America. 3,700 units built in 1961 of the 190 SL. This one a beautiful example here. These guys, friends in scouting for over 30 years out here making memories.
I told our Cub Scouts when they came in to go check them out, so hopefully they're still here. Rolling in behind them, Team 93, 1973 BMW 2002, Craig Amundsen out of Eden Prairie, Minnesota, and Jeff Mitchke out of Hopkins, Minnesota is navigating.
The Minnesota boys in their home state when we started last Saturday. Rolling through the gate now, very special car here, 1966 Aston Martin DB6, Richard and Noel Schneider from Wildwood, Missouri in the great race this year. Sportsman Division competitors. The Aston has a body by Zagato, beautiful.
Team number 35 in a 1963 Studebaker Gran Turismo Golden Hawk. Tony Castrini out of Savannah, Georgia is driving. His navigator is David Capallo out of Savannah, Georgia. They are the Italian Crash Carts is their team name. These two fellas retired from being physicians, doctors, back and decided that they were going to race around in their Studebaker. This is a husband and wife out of Monclova, Ohio, David and Nancy Stafford in their 31 Ford Model A slant window town sedan, affectionately named Reginald.
As Reginald rolls on by, slant window town sedan Model A. Behind them, a little work truck from once in Wyoming. Now it's a great race rally car, a 1965 Ford Ranchero Deluxe, husband and wife out of White Plains, New York. Ken Crary, Lawrence States. They won the day the other day. They've been on fire this year.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Got their stickers on the back of that car this year representing the